Welcome to 2025, everybody. This is my first video. I am showing you with my first diamond painting that I'm doing for this new year. This is a 30 by 40. It has 20 colors, and it's mostly different color purples and like a blue teal color. It's just a budget-friendly diamond painting. I can't remember where I got it from because when I first started out doing diamond painting, I was just buying from every site that kept showing up on my Facebook. So here I am. So the reason why I'm on today is I am going to give you guys some quick updates about what I want to plan on doing with my channel and try to make it more entertaining and more interesting for you guys to keep coming back. You know, I am a older woman in her late 50s who's not tech savvy and is retired and disabled and, you know, had a major brain injury. And I am trying to figure out what I want to do with all the sort of free time that I do have. I'm not great at paper crafting and I'm not perfect at diamond painting. I am still learning on both subjects, and that is what I want to do with my channel. I want to kind of put both, you know, content into my channel. And I know YouTube is changing, and you know, everybody's been talking about this and that, about having one niche and not to be all over the channel and stuff like that. But I want my channel to be original. You know, you see a lot of people saying, is this a good year to start a YouTube channel or is it too late? Well, let's back up a little bit, okay? I started knowing about YouTube in 2014. I came from Rhode Island and I moved here in upstate New York to take care of my mom because she was very sick. And I had a best friend that lived in Florida, so we did a lot of video chatting. And she knew my anxiety and everything was high, so she introduced me into paper crafting because I noticed some of the things that she was making was really cool. And I asked her, I said, where did you learn how to do that? She goes, well, I go on YouTube and I watch, you know, people's crafting channels and so on. So this is how my story began. We started, you know, crafting together and, you know, to keep my mind off certain things and stuff like that. And then I did come across diamond painting in 2017. I tried it, but then I had to stop because my mom was getting, you know, sicker and I had to pay more attention to her, and my best friend and I were kind of drifting apart, and you know, a lot was going on. And then my mom passed away in 2019. So after she passed away, I was living in her house, but my brothers ended up selling the house, so I had to find a new place to live. And I was debating whether I was going to stay here or go back to Rhode Island. And I stayed here because my son lives here, and I had one grandson, but they ended up my daughter-in-law ended up became pregnant again, and she ended up having twins. And so I stayed to help them, and I wanted to be around my grandkids and so on. So not to make the story too long and too confusing, I don't have many friends here. You know, it's been 25 years since I moved back up here, and everybody that I didn't know, I was a kid back then, and I only came up here to visit, you know, my grandmother and then my mom when she moved up here. And so when I moved into where I am at now, and not having my best friend all the time, I, you know, was bored and didn't know what to do with myself, so I decided to do a YouTube channel. So I think I started right after 2000. I think I started in 2020, 21, something like that. And you know, I'm not tech savvy or anything like that, so I, you know, thought I would do paper crafting, you know. And I came on YouTube just for the fun of it, just to meet new friends and to learn and stuff like that. And then I ended up having a bad accident and had a major brain injury, and well, to make a long story short, I lost my short-term memory and a little bit of my long-term memory, and so it's hard for me to, you know, remember things and comprehend things and so on and so on and so on. So, you know, my channel is small. I'm not a professional. I don't want to be a professional. I want just my channel to be fun and to meet new people. And after, you know, a couple years, I think it was last year. Yeah, I think it was beginning of last year. I came across diamond painting again, and I started getting into that. And you know, I didn't know much about it, and you know, I went down the rabbit hole and I bought a whole bunch of different kinds of diamond paintings, and then I started learning what diamond about the artists and licenses and all that kind of stuff. So right now I have a whole bunch of diamond paintings. So this year I was thinking about what can I do to make my channel a little bit different but be the same. And you know, because there's so much competition out there, and I need 14. So I'm trying to diamond paint while I talk to you guys. So I'm not good at doing two things at once anymore. But anyways, I want to try and use what I have. I want to make a challenge to see how many diamond paintings I can get done this year without buying any diamond paintings. I want to use what I have up. And then on the paper crafting side, I want to do the same thing because I want to downsize my stuff because I am getting older. My grandkids are getting older, and I'm not really spending that much time doing all this right now. And there's some things in life that I want to do, but I want to continue doing a YouTube channel. But it's hard because I'm not good at editing. I'm not good at making thumbnails. You know, there's a lot of competition on, you know, in the crafting world, in the art world, because a lot of people are doing it. But I'm not really here to make it a goal where I want to get to be monetized. If I end up getting monetized, I get monetized. If I don't, I don't. But what my goal is, I want to make it fun and interesting, and I want to kind of make it different, but, you know, doing this, what I like to do. I like to paper craft, and I like to diamond paint, but like I said, I am not a pro, and I will never be a pro, because I'm just doing it for fun, and I just want to, it's hard to explain how I want to say this, but I want to kind of make it about people my age, anybody over 50, and in the same kind of situation that I am, that it's not too late to start a hobby if you don't have a hobby, and it's not too late to try to get on social media, especially if you are a loner like I am, and you want to meet new friends, you want to be part of something and be part of the community, and maybe you want to, get on and tell your story, or, whatever you want to do, why you want to be, become a YouTuber or whatever. So, I want to do a challenge to see how many diamond paintings I can do without, buying any, which will be very hard because I am now learning what I like in a diamond painting. I know what I'm looking for now, and I'm understanding it, because before I didn't know nothing about art. I really, really didn't. And, I don't know a lot of artists, and, a lot of people talk about, all these different artists, and the only one that I enjoy right now is Richard Lorenz. And he's very hard to get paintings from because his paintings go like hotcakes. And, he doesn't put out a lot of paintings. So, but I did get my hands on some of his paintings, which I am grateful for. And when he does have paintings come out, I am on a budget and I'm on a fixed income, and it's hard to get his paintings when they come because it seems like they always come out at the wrong time, especially for me. So I usually lose out. But I want to just challenge myself and try to figure out if I can think about what I want to do with my channel and how I can combine paper crafting, diamond painting, and I need to reorganize this room to separate the paper crafting and the diamond painting. And I want to put that in this, in my channel. So I don't want to look like I'm all over the place, because the more I watch, those guys that tell you, you got to do this, you got to da da da, and you can't do this, you can't do that. Well, you know what? My opinion is, be you. Do what you like. Don't, don't be the person that that you're not. It's just like high school, you want to fit in, but you have to do it a certain way to fit in, to be with that popular girl, or to be that popular girl. You know what I'm saying? So, I just, so I just want to come on and just, give you a little bit of an idea that I want to make it fun. I want to make it interesting, but I want to try to do those three things and try to make it has like one little group, like it's not all over the place. I just can't word it the way I'm thinking, so I apologize. But hopefully you guys kind of understand where I'm going, and hopefully you guys will like my channel. Hopefully I can make it a little bit better. It won't be ever perfect, guys. I'm trying my best. I'm doing my best, and hopefully I can challenge myself and my brain to be able to do a channel at my age with the disability and the head trauma and the age and so on. I'm not the smartest person in the world, but I'm not the dumbest person in the world. I'm more hands-on than I am watching someone teach me to do, because when people, I know a lot of people who do tutorials, some are really good at it and some go really, really fast because they already know how to do it. And I don't think they're realizing when they do tutorials that when they talk real fast, they point where you can't see, or they keep pointing real fast, and you don't understand where they're pointing at or what they're trying to show or what they're trying to say. And that's, that's fine. Some people can understand it that way and some people can't, just like some people probably won't understand what I'm saying today. So, but that's why I'm more hands-on than understanding. There is videos out there that I really do like to follow that person, because they do explain the tutorial really well, and they take their time, and they're, for people like me, everybody's different, everybody has a different learning ways, and that's why I want to see if I can be a little bit different and just try to make a unique kind of channel, but just to be able to be part of the community and have fun with it, and see if I can make it grow. And if I can't, I can't. If I can, that's great. And, I want to be more involved in, like, the challenges, when people do the monthly theme, they do the Valentine's, the Halloween, the Christmas, and other things. And I want to be more involved, and I definitely want to do the organization, because I want to kind of downsize. I want to downsize my craft room, and if people who get older like me, I want to show that you don't have to buy a lot of stuff like I did to be able to craft or to diamond paint. And I want to show them that if they do want to downsize, I want to see if I can teach people how to organize in a certain way at my age, I guess. I don't know. I'll figure it out, guys, and maybe I'll make it more clear as I make my videos. But you kind of get the general idea. I wanted to come on here just to wish everybody a happy new year, and just to give you a little bit of an idea of what I want to do with my channel this year, and hopefully it will all come together. Right now, it's it's just a thought, and I'm trying to put everything together. I do want to change my name so people can understand what my channel is about, because it's not about this one thing. I'm not a blogger. I'm not just a paper crafter. I'm not just a diamond painter, and I'm not an organization person. I do have a little bit of a mixture going on, so I want people to know in my name what they're going to be seeing. And so they're going to be, my channel basically could be seeing me diamond paint and paper crafting and do some organization. And, I have some tutorials in between, and trying to make it just, I think I'm repeating myself over and over, and I do apologize because I do repeat a lot. Hopefully we'll be able to work this out, and make it fun this year and interesting this year, and hopefully I meet a lot more wonderful people. I do appreciate all the followers that I do have. I appreciate all the ones that are watching my videos and sharing my videos and commenting on my videos and liking my videos and that are clicking on everything. I do appreciate that. I do it for you guys. We all should stick together and help one another, because that's what we're all about. And some of us want more of something than others. To me, it's me coming on here to make friends and to figure out how to do what I want to do and how to make it where people will enjoy it. So we'll just say an older woman trying to figure, it's like trying to figure out your life. You know what I mean? When you get older, you're like, well, geez, I'm at this age. What do I want to do with my life? What should I do? Should I travel? Should I do this? Should I do that? So it's almost like the same kind of way, but it's trying to be successful or try to make a channel where people will enjoy to come on and they can learn from me, or they could diamond paint with me, or they can paper craft with me, or maybe I can teach them something that they never saw before from other people, you know. So, but instead of rambling on, I just want to give you a general idea of what is happening with me, because I am going to start coming on here a lot more, guys, and get back in the loop and start being part of the community, and hopefully things will work out and things will be a lot better, and we'll just take it from there. So on that note, I'm just gonna work on my diamond painting today, and my goal is let's see how many diamond paintings I can get done this year, and let's see if I can keep my word and not spend no money on anything. That's my main goal for 1 year. I want to be able to use what I have, because I do have a lot of stuff, guys, because I went down that rabbit hole, first with the paper crafting and then with the diamond painting. And I am getting older, and I want to make a video on what do you do with the stuff that you have, because, you never know what tomorrow can bring. So I'm just trying to figure out what to do, and how to make you guys, not make you guys, want you guys to come back and see what is next. I just want to make it interesting and fun, that's all. And, see if I can make something that's not so much of a trend, because it is hard out there, especially now that diamond painting is starting to get popular. Paper crafting is very popular. There's so much competition out there, and there's so many talented crafters out there, and that's not me. And so I just want to be like a surprise. What I want, hopefully I can make my videos where it will be something that you thought it was going to be, but it isn't. I just want to make something unique out of something that is original. I guess that's maybe sounds pretty cool. What I'm trying to say, make something boring into something different and exciting. Because I want to try not to be like everybody, and I want to work at this, and I want to see if I can make improvements and make this fun to do. I don't want this to be something that I have to do, because like I said before, I came on here just to make friends and to learn. And since, I'm just a basic older woman with no experience, I'm just learning, from people and learning myself and stuff like that. Just, I want to change it up a little bit, I guess. I don't know, it's just hard to explain what I have, because I know what I want to do, but it's hard to put it in words, I guess, and I apologize. So we're just going to end it on that. So I hope everybody has a great weekend. Today is Friday already. Gosh, time's going by so fast. And I hope you guys all had a great New Year's. And I hope everybody has a better New Year's. And I hope everybody does well this year, because there's so much changes going on all these channels. And hopefully they make it better where it's not so stressful and it's not so competitive, and it's a little bit easier, especially, with things going on in this world. There's a lot of homebodies, and people can't just sit at home and watch TV all day. And if you really don't have transportation to go out, or you don't have a lot of friends to hang out with, I think it would be great if an older person, instead of sitting alone, because that's what happened to my mom. My mom ended up not having a car, and she was stuck home, and she had to rely on people to take her out shopping or come visit her and stuff. And she didn't know nothing about computers or anything like that. So that's what I want to try to make my channel about. That just because you're older doesn't mean you can't learn or try something new. And if you don't succeed at it, at least you try. But it's better than sitting at home all by yourself and watching TV all day long, and then doing your cleaning and cook for yourself. Because I think my mom wouldn't went so fast if she wasn't by herself the way she was. I mean, I did my best to travel back and forth to visit her, especially on the holidays and stuff. And it's sad, because I have 3 brothers that live up this way, and my family is a very weird family. It's more about money and being successful than it is about having a family or being around family. That's another story to tell, but the way we were brought up, it was just about money, 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 money. And me and one of my other brothers are the black sheep of the family. We weren't the smartest, and we were the black sheep because we kind of, we were the rebellious ones, but we didn't have the guidance like my other siblings. They had the support and the guidance and people being there to show them how to be where they are today, and why they're so rich and this and that. I didn't have that, and my other brother didn't have that. We had a totally different kind of life. We had a very bad life. So, but I was just sitting here trying to think as I was watching all these advice about what to do this year on YouTube and how to change it, and how to do this and that. But, when you're on a fixed income, a lot of this stuff to make a successful channel, you have to spend money. There's, and a lot of us don't have money, not with the way the world is today. And we can't spend all this money and not be able to know for a fact, 100% sure, that we will get our money back from paying for all this equipment and all this learning channels and everything else that you need to make a channel, a YouTube channel or a TikTok channel or Instagram channel, you know what I mean? And so I'm hoping that this year Because, supposedly TikTok's not going to be around anymore and stuff like that. I'm just hoping that, they'll make it a little bit easier on older people, especially the older generation, because I notice a lot of older generation is starting to come on social media because, like I said, we end up, home. We end up not having all our friends around us anymore because either, they passed away or they moved or, something else has happened. And, a lot of us end up alone. We're not married no more. We don't have a family anymore. Like, I don't have no family anymore except my kids and my grandkids, but most of my kids are far away from me. And where I'm at, I have my oldest son and his family, but they got their own life, and I barely see them. And like I said, I'm home all the time, so that's the reason why I started a YouTube channel last year, because I lost my best friend and I didn't know what to do with myself. And I like being on the computer and stuff. I mean, I used to play games and stuff like that, but I started getting into like paper crafting stuff, and I didn't grow up, learning all that kind of stuff. I grew up in a totally different hard world, guys, and to learn new things like this is hard for me at this age. And so I am just trying to change it up a little bit and letting people my age that it's okay to come on here and it's okay to make a channel. And I know there's a lot of a lot more people that are a lot better at this, even if they're at my age. Just because, I didn't grow up in the tech world or I wanted to learn more about technology, it doesn't mean that you can't succeed at it. So I don't know. But anyways, so that's what I'm trying to think about. I'm trying to think of how I can change it up and use what I have and just make it fun and see if I can challenge myself a little bit better this year. See if I can improve myself this year. So hopefully you guys will follow along on my little journey ride that I really don't know yet, but I have an idea, so you guys have a general idea what I'm up to, and hopefully we can all grow together. So I will let you guys go because it's almost a half an hour of just talking about the same old thing, and I don't want to keep repeating myself. So yeah. So hopefully I will see you guys again soon. Oh yeah, and if you can leave a comment down below, is it true that YouTube changed it that once you have 50 followers, you can do lives? I don't know how YouTube lives were because I started doing lives on TikTok, and it was fun. It was really, really fun. I met a lot of interesting people, and I don't know if TikTok is the same way I don't know if YouTube is the same way as the TikTok lives were, but I'm kind of curious. Do you do lives from off of YouTube, or do you have to go on live through a different way? I'm just kind of curious. If anybody can leave me a comment about that, I would like to know, because I would love to do lives. I really would like to do lives on YouTube, but I don't know what the guidelines are. I probably can Google it, but it would be nice and easier for me if someone could say, nope, you just need this many people, and you just gotta go click on here on YouTube, hit the live button, and there you go. But yeah, so let me know, guys. Well, thank you for listening to me, and hopefully I didn't bore you guys to death, and hopefully you kind of understand the kind of direction I want to go to. So let's see what happens. All right, guys, I will talk to you guys next time, and you guys have a wonderful weekend, and thank you for listening to what I had to say, if you did listen all the way to the end, and thank you for following. And if you are a new person who is just coming on to my channel, if you like what you see, please watch all my other videos and click that like button, that follow button, and comment if you like, and share, and this way you won't miss any of my videos. So on that note, I'll talk to you later. Bye, guys.